Hi everyone and welcome to a new video program when we debate Civil 3D. In this video we're gonna design a road with the Civil 3D. Uh, those have watched previously my video to recognize my voice. Because they say that is a search duty from the assessor. And today we are taking any of your time. Let's go directly in what is queried today video. We're gonna design a road. So by the way, our study will be separated in 3 points. The first point will be focus on collecting data, and the second point will be designing the road. I mean alignment, profile, corridor, and so with the Civil 3D. And the last point is we just designing full result with Civil 3D. Without taking any of your time, let's go zoom directly in what is squared with our today project. Well, I am in the DRC, exactly in Kinshasa. Those who know Kinshasa can easily say that here we have the University of Kinshasa, called normally say Inukin. So here this the main road called normally bypass of the place that people call triangle citavert. So in this study, in this video, we're going to design the road through beyond that area, and it's going to link the main roads, the road which link campus University of Kinshasa, and the road. So for our study, here we can have the terrain data. So with the terrain data, we're going to import our data in Civil 3D. By the way, let's open our point, our left. So we're going to introduce our point here. First things we should be sure is to go to the tool options and make sure that you have Mecha tool. You have projection transfers Mecha tool. So you apply and hit OK. So now we need to have 4 points which describe better our terrain. So we need to have let me press N key. Okay, we hang. So we need to design a road like this. Who's going to take this side to there. So our north point is there, our south point is in west. So let's get started. We call it, move it first, put it there, we call it north, north. By the way, let me take this point north, put it here, past. Let me take the second point of north, copy, then past here. Okay, let me now pull our south point, bring it to the south, call it south, so take the first point here, and the second point here. Oh, this is our second point. We call it south, like this. Okay, let's put now our east point like this. We call it east. We take the first point, copy that, then paste here, take that, copy, then paste here, copy, then paste, Okay, let's put now our west point. Our west point, we can take it here. This is our west point, so we can take this. Our west point. The second point is here. Our west point. Okay. Okay. Now we've got our data. So now it's time to open the second software with this global mapper. Let's open global mapper. Once you open global mapper, it's open like this, but first you need to go on the tools. Make sure that all points are really good point. You go to, let me restart. I go to tools, tool configure. To configure what? I go to projection. I need to be sure of my projection UTM. So now you need the zone. For the zone, what you should do, it's this, please. Let me show you. For the zone, where is that? Where is the for the zone? I'm looking for my. I look if that is correct. Yes. Okay. For the zone, you need this book. For example, it's going to allow you to know where is what's located the zone that your projection zone. For example, we in a DRC, especially Kinshasa. We in the zone 33 here. We in the zone 33 here, and this is the principal line that separate north from south. We in the 33 here and a south zone. It means what? It means that through in the global mapper, once you go in the tool configure projection, you put UTM, then you go here zone, you go to the 33 southern. Okay, WGS. Okay, we can put in meter or kilometer, so let's put in meter. So we apply and hit OK. So then after putting all information with the configure, so you need to go here to the download free maps imagery from online resource, because you can open data if you already have data from, for example, from drone for different GPS, differential GPS, and all any has that you can have and use like a source. But for in our case, we do not have any source, so we like now to a global mapper provide us some data. Next case here, we're going to download free maps imagery from land resource. So we got it. Just hit here. But wait, because what you should know for global mapper is that all those operations that we're doing actually from Google Earth and global mapper, it's require internet. You should be connected to internet. Like in my case, you can check here, I'm connecting in internet. So if you have internet, you can collect your data through through what's going on, through global mapper and infra and Google Earth. So yes, okay. Here you have global map. Once you hit on download free maps imagery from online resource, it's happening like this. You have multiple kind of source data and data select data. That select source data you can have Wall Street map, you can have World Topo map, so you have any geographic map. So in our case we do not need a measuring kind of raster, so we did just to be focused here as the GDM wide elevation data. So let's just click directly on connection. Once you click on connection, you should wait. To take some time. It depends how quick is your connection. If you have a good connection, you can have that in less than one minute. So, but if your connection now it's going to last. It can take you 2 minutes to have the world measuring system. And it depends. Let's say you can see here the progression of my downloads. So it seems that my connection, you can see by yourself that here we in the SMO connection is not really bad. You can see that, and so well, it's almost finished, almost done. Okay, I think now it's down. Let's wait. Okay, now once you have the world in the globality worlds, so you need to zoom a little bit. The zone that's your work zone. Let's zoom a little bit. Our work zone Kinshasa is there. You zoom and wait yes. Now we have the result. So after having this, you need to go on file. To file, you go to export. You want to export what? You have multiple kind. Export global mapper, export variable. So we need to export elevation grid format. Means that you need to get here. We have XYZ grade. So you have all those kind. Most of the time, for example, when you work in the infrared, you need to take this. When you work in infrared, when you do not have a motor bidder, you like to use global mapper as a provider of shape file. So you need to take this because it's going to give you the design of the ground. So in our case, we don't want to take this, but we're going to take this one, XYZ grade. So and we take. For now, we can go. We have all those things, options, link, coordinate, offset, scale, but we need to go to export bound. Once you're in export bound, you need to go global projection. Global projection, you need to erase all those data that you have here, all those information. You need to erase that. So after erasing all those information, so you need to come here. For north, our north point, we're going to take the Y point, north and south, copy and paste here. South, we need to take the Y point too, copy, then paste. Now time to take the east point. For the east point, we need to take the X point, copy, then paste. And now it's time to take the west point. We take X2. We pass it. Means what? For the north and south, you're going to take the Y point, and for west and east, you're going to take the X point. After putting all those points, what you're going to do is just here, hit OK. Once you hit OK, you can keep your point. For example, in our case, we can keep it here, we can save it. We call it yes, like this, name it, then save. Wait, it's going to download it. But it takes some time depending how it depends on the size of the ground, because our project. The ground is now really big, now really small. Share too. So let's take some pause time for this to finish off. Okay, now we have our data. So let's go and open our data. We have this. So what you're gonna do now is you can close this because it's done with that. You're done. You can now open Excel. Let's open and trying to convert the point of the data we have through Excel. So it means you need to be really you need to pay close attention to what I'm doing now, because it may normally be it's a cracks, what we call cracks of matter. So open, I need to open some things. I just it first all kind of file. I go to my desktop where I post my stuff, my data. I'm going to take the data that is being generated from global mapper. I'm going to take this and open that. It's going to ask me first question. I'll leave it like this, and here I think it's safe to take a comma like this. Okay, and this I'll leave it like this. Okay, I have all my point. I can move it here. I just put 1 2 and take the 2 point, double hit here. I have all my data. I can do this, Control Shift and like this, and bottom I can copy that, open a new file. What I'm going to pass that. I have all my point. I have kind of 5016 point. Okay, that's not enough, so we can adjust, save it. I call it text data, edit. So now I can close it, and even Excel I can close my Excel. Everything about collecting data is done in this point. For collecting data, we've seen that we used global mapper, Google Earth, and Excel. Now we have our data which is being generated that we're going to use now in CV3D. Our data is that text data. If I open, I have my data. In this data, you can use it with CoverDis, CV3D, and all those kind of software. Even Sidra in the section, you can use it. So let's go through CV3D. From CV3D, once you run first CV3D sample like this, I'm using CV3D 2017. So first, you need to go in the setting. You need to set it in the same coordinate system that we have, because we're using universal transfer method. Also, you need to set up your CV3D with like this. Means that you need to go drawing, edit drawing. In edit drawing, I need first to go like this, UTM WGS 84. Take it and change the zone. The zone is the zone that we found here. We need here Kinshasa is probably zone M. We here and with located the zone territory here. Okay, let's set up our zone. Let's pick up 33 Southern. 33 Southern is this, and everything we think that is okay. We apply and then hit OK. Okay, once you finish with that, you can now go in the prospector. In the prospector, you need what you need. Your drone is there. You can name it. You can name your drone. You can name your drone. For example, you can name your drone when you were editing that. You can name it. But in our case, we now want to name our drone. So what we need, just go in the prospector now. With prospector, I hit the point, right click, create the point. I need to create a point. I have to take just this because I have my text data. I choose first the kind of point that I need. PNEZ means description of the point, east point, north point, and z point. Means x, y, z. Delimited space. We don't need this point, but we need P, E, and Z delimited by comma. Take it and go in a desktop where we post our data. Where is it? We have it here, so we can open it. We see now it's correct. Okay, next thing now, you go here. Let's wait time so that 73 days collecting the data that we sending there. You can see here all your point is there. You can close here. Now you need to see your point. You go in a point group or point. You right click and go to zoom to. Once you have zoom to, once it's done like this, it means that we have a problem. So we need to solve our problem. Our problem, most of the time, CV3D is doing this problem because once you with your Excel sheet, once for example you put comma, but in reality it wasn't comma. It was something else. So you have it. So let's solve it and show you how we can solve it. In this case, you need first to erase all those points. You can erase it, delete it, just like in an AutoCAD, like you drawing some things. Let's take a break. Well, thanks, I'm back. I'm sorry for the small break that we take because I had to drink water because it's almost 20 minutes and more than 20 minutes that I was speaking. So why did I do the first program? I'd like to show you because the first point that I understood that is taking place most of the time is CV3D 2017 because most of the time when you're trying to those kind of point, we use those kind of data, P, E, and Z. It's most of the time with the CV3D it doesn't work. But let's see what's happened when you have data like E and Z directly without description. Without any description, if we take this point, it means that we need to go to point data. We take directly the first and go there. We take this, let's wait time. Now you can see your point is correctly done here, so we can hit OK, control CV3D. Now you have all point. You have all point here. With all the point, you can describe the point. Now you need first to once you have a point, the second point that you can do is creating the surface. Creating a surface, you need to go on the surface first, create a new surface. I call this surface Mongafula. So if those who live in DRC knows what is Mongafula, can easily understand when I'm saying Mongafula. But those abroad, they may wonder what is Mongafula. But I'm telling you, Mongafula is the ground where we here. Now we need to create a surface which is going to contain all those points. Means I've created a surface. To see the surface that is being created, that's been created. So I have to hit the surface here. Surface. I have my surface manga folder to describe, I mean, importance point being defined according to the surface. I need to go next surface again. Surface. I have the mass watershed, but we're not doing watershed every mass, but we need to go in this definition. To definition, we go on the point group. The point group, you just right click, add. You need to add what kind of point you need to add. We need to add all those points. Means that we can click it, add, apply, then hit OK. Now we can see our surface has been created. We can't stain in this surface. We need to hit this surface. When I select the surface, I right click. I can go now on the display order, surface properties, first surface properties. With the surface properties, I can go on definition. I have all information. For my information, I need, for example, to have the elevation. I can have the elevation only, contour, and all those things. We can leave it like this. So we can leave it like this, and definition, analysis, everything's quite okay here. Apply, then we select it again, right click. Now edit surface. In edit surface, I need some oh, what was going on? Yes, we go on display. We have two kind of line, major and minor. For the major line, I need to make it in the blue, for example, blue. Okay, and then for the minor, I need to make it like this with this color. Okay, then I apply. Okay, I have my surface like this. This is my surface. This is my surface. To the point, what I can do, it's on the, like, I can do this to have all information done. I can go on point group properties. Okay, to the point. Yes, I have my point and I need description. Okay, now what we need exactly here, it's first we go to here we normally home, insert, and the dashing. We need to go in the geolocation. Through geolocation, you go to map off. You say aerial map. I hit an aerial map. You need before hitting here, you need to make sure that you connect. In my case, I'm connected. You can see that my account is connected. My search, I'm connected. Time for CV3D to import the aerial map. We can make pause, take a small break. So we were saying our project is designing the roads. The road is going to link the main road here with this bypass. It's going to go like this, follow the terrain like this, and going join this place here. This is our mission today. Oh, where were we? Over here. Okay, this is our mission. So you can see this is our mission. We need this. Is it done? Let's see. No, we're expecting that. It takes some time, so for that we need to take some break. Time for CV3D to generate the aerial map.